We have got a pair of breaks tonight. We're going to do a little Gold Rush Gem Mint baseball. Those are always fun. And then we'll do a case of Leaf Trinity football, which we haven't opened up in a few weeks. Mainly because, I don't know. I sort of forgot we had more of it. That does happen to me sometimes. We've got some information that we're going to go over before we get started. Well, obviously not before we get started because we're already started, but before we start ripping into packs, I should say. Feedback, 100% automated on eBay. That way you never have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get the same in return. And of course, far more importantly, thank you. Appreciate you being here as always. Bidding, breaking, chatting, keeping me company, keeping me updated on scores and things like that. Sorry, guys. Allergy and asthma season has just been kicking my butt this month. This is what's coming up on eBay. So tomorrow night, we're going to open National Treasures Baseball, which is a new release, Spectra Football by the half case, and a full case of Bowman Chrome Baseball. On Saturday, it's an 8-box inner case of Illusions Football. That is, it is a sealed inner case, but it is not from a sealed master case, okay? So I had 2 different distributors send me inner cases, and then I got some full sealed master cases as well. We're going to break the loose inner cases first. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I know that's annoying. On Sunday, we're going to start early, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. It will be Gold Rush autographed baseball jerseys. We'll open 2 of them. TriStar Game Day Great Series 2 autographed football jerseys. We will open a full 5-box case of that. TriStar Game Day Greats autographed full-size football helmets. We're going to open a full 3-box case of that. Leaf Memorabilia Treasury, we will open a box of that as well. That has 5 memorabilia items in it. There are lots of different categories. Some of them are multi-sport, some of them are not sports. All those categories you can find listed in the football section on eBay. On Monday, we'll open a 15-box case of XR football. On Tuesday, we will revisit National Treasures Baseball and Illusions Football, both breaking again on Tuesday. Here is what you need to know for tonight. We have 2 different types of breaks, a free shipping break and a paid one. For the free shipping break, which is the Gold Rush Gem Mint, it's projected to go out no later than Thursday, a week from today, which, believe it or not, will be October the 3rd. Anytime you do free shipping stuff with me, it's always projected to go out approximately a week after the fact. Now, a lot of times it goes sooner, but it should not be any later than that. Also, the free shipping break. If you get skunked in Gem Mint and you don't pull a card of any sort, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card. Can be from any year and any series. I keep track of it for a rolling 90-day period. And typically, I would just hold it and send it with your next package since it's a free break, free shipping break. But if you want it sent sooner, send me a message and let me know. I will take care of it for you. Then our paid shipping break, which is the Trinity Football. Right now, I've got that projected as Wednesday. And listen, I know that's really far away, okay? But we had a death in the family this week. We've got visitation coming up. We've got a funeral coming up. And I'm going to lose quite a bit of sorting and shipping time with that sort of stuff. So for about the next week, you can plan on things probably taking a little longer than they normally would. Now, I'm hopeful that I can get it out to you sooner than the date listed, but it should not be any later than the date listed. And if you were to get skunked in Trinity, you would still get your consolation cards when the rest of the break ships, since it is a paid shipping break. All right. Now, let me check one little thing here and see where we are in terms of if we're paid up or not, and then we'll be ready to proceed. I'm going to leave you on that page there for a second. Well, it looks like we've got one thing in Gem Mint that's unpaid, but it's such a small dollar amount, like who even cares? I'm just not in the mood to even fool with it. So, actually, let me bring you back here for a second and update the spreadsheet to note that it's unpaid at least. And then we will be ready to go on down the road here. All right. Give me 1 second. There, now we're all fixed. All right, so this is a 12-pack box. And you know how it is with Gold Rush. Like, a box is the same as a case. They don't really do cases of these, but they call, I don't know, however you want to look at it. There's 12 packs in this box, and that's what we're going to be opening. And, of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay, Thursday night, the 26th of September. You've got the team names there on the left-hand side, winning bidders across from on the right. We have one unpaid team, that's the Marlins. One team that did not find a forever home, got no bids, that's the Brewers. So, of course, it will stay here with me if anything were to come out for that one. New spreadsheet will go up before we get cracking on Trinity football. So, you'll get to see your name up there shortly if you're in that break. Final little piece of business there. You notice that your background went out of focus. That was intentional. So don't be like, oh, no, something happened. Well, something did happen, but I just meant for it to. It's going to let us look at things up a little closer than we might otherwise be able to. Jay Allen, you need Phillies, Giants, Royals, and Rays. All right, we'll work on that for you. Jordan. Hi, Jordan. You're getting back into breaking. Well, I'm glad, man. I haven't seen you in forever. How have things been? How's it been? Jordan, what's been happening in your world? Jay Allen, you said you don't have a season. Asthma always kicks your butt. You know what? Most of the time, mine stays under control. Of course, I take, medication for it every day. But there are a couple of times a year when something or another is in bloom, usually once in the fall and once in the spring, where I just can't get it under control no matter what I do. And I'm unfortunately in one of those little moments, but that's all good. We'll survive it with a little throat clearing and coughing that I may subject you to, unfortunately. And hi, Nicholas. I bet you have got the Steelers and Trinity, I'm guessing. I'm going to cut the tops of these with scissors because I'm afraid always to use the knife on these. They're supposed to have a notch. It never works. And Carl, you've got Indians, Rangers, Cardinals, Mariners, Pirates, Dodgers, Astros, Orioles, and Diamondbacks. Woohoo! You got a lot in here. Stang Lover's here too. Hi, Stang Lover. So first up, we have a 2017 Transcendent MLB Moments sketch card with Alex Rodriguez on there, and it is graded to 9.5. The card is numbered to 87. So the Yankees drawing first blood here in our little Gem Mint break. And Stang Lover says you can't believe it. I know, it does. I can't believe it's October, except that all the Halloween candy's in the store, so that always makes me happy. Mitch Haniger, this is a 2017 Topps Heritage short print. I remember it well because we pulled it a lot at the time. Mariners and a 10 card grade on that bad boy. Carl McManus, you said no for the Mariners. Did I read off that you had the Mariners? Or, oh, yeah, you typed in the Mariners, but you're saying no, you don't really have the Mariners. I gotcha. Okay. Aaron Judge, we have a little rookie card here from 2017 Topps Chrome Update. And that one grades out to a 9.5. Yankees have got a pair already. Oh, the notch worked on that one. Last set of these we didn't have any notch that worked. Chris Bryant has a prospect signature here. This is from Panini Prism Perennial Draft Picks. That is a mouthful. 2013 to be exact. And it grades out to a 9.5 for the card, 10 for the autograph, and the Cubbies have themselves a nice one there for Chris Bryant with a prospect autograph. The Orioles coming up with a little Manny Machado rookie card out of 2013 Bowman Draft. That grades out to a 9.5. So the Baltimore Orioles taking one home here. Oh, Carl, you do have the Mariners. Okay, I'm sorry. I got confused. I must have looked over and just read the wrong thing. I don't know. I guess I did. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not doing too well with multitasking tonight, am I? Staying Lover, Nats, Rockies, Padres, White Sox, and the Twins. All right, good grief. So this is what happened to me the last time, those notches. The Houston Astros have themselves a rookie card here out of Update. That is George Springer with the gold parallel, of course, out of 2014 Topps Update. It grades to 9.5. Then we have a Dodger, Kenta Maeda, out of 2016 Bowman Chrome, another rookie card, of course. Grades out to a 10 for the Dodgers. Oh, Carl, you're looking for the Ichiro. Okay, man. Well, maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we will. 2017 Topps Complete Mike Trout All-Star Edition. And it is graded to a 10. Little Mike Trout for the Angels. Next, we have a Washington National with Victor Robles and a rookie card for him out of 2018 Topps Chrome. Grades out to a 9.5. And Cody, the 2017 Topps Throwback Thursday. Cody Bellinger, graded to 10 for the Dodgers. All right, next up, it is an Atlanta Brave with Mr. Acuna and a rookie card from 2018 Topps Update that is graded to 9.5. And last pack mojo in this case. And it brings us another Angel, Shohei Ohtani, rookie 2018 Topps Advent Calendar. Like, I don't remember that at all. I gotta be honest with you. No idea. But it grades to a 9.5, and I don't remember that card, like, at all. But anyway, there it is. There it is, and now it's yours if you have the Angels. So to recap it, we have Ohtani for the Angels, Acuna for the Braves, a little belly for the Dodgers, Victor Robles and the Nationals, Mike Trout for the Angels, Kenta Maeda for the Dodgers, the Astros with George Springer, the Orioles with Manny Machado, the Cubbies with the Chris Bryant autograph in there, Yankees with Aaron Judge, Mitch Haniger for the Mariners, and then the Yankees started things off, of course, with A-Rod at the top of the break. All right, so there goes Gem Mint Baseball Series 2. We are going to head right on into a little Trinity football. Let's get Trinity up and ready to go here on the spreadsheet and see what we can find for it. I'm also slightly tweaking your focus there. I know. I shouldn't do that while I'm on that page. It might give you, like, mess with your head. So you probably saw this a minute ago. I'm not going to read it all off again, but if you weren't logged in when I talked about this at the start of the break, please take a minute and look at what's up there. It tells you when you can expect your item to ship, and it gives you a little info about consolation cards at the top as well. And we are moving right along into a 10-box case of Trinity football. This is a full case break. It's break number 4. Also ending tonight on eBay Thursday night, the 26th of September. Boy, where has our year gone? Once again, you have team names on one side, eBay user ID up in lights across from each team on the opposite side for our lucky winning bidders tonight. Trinity football. Let's talk about it a minute while I'm getting it out. These guys are in collegiate uniforms or all-star uniforms. They can be in all kinds of different uniforms, but the fact of the matter is they're not in their pro uniforms. Nor does Leaf list the pro team, nor does Leaf list the city. So here's how this works. because it is assumed collegiate or all-star uniforms. It goes to their current team. Now, some of these guys, they may have been cut from a team, and if they got cut and then they re-signed, then they're going to go to obviously, the current team. If they got cut and they did not get re-signed, I'm still going to send it out. I'm just going to send it out to their most recently associated team. That way we don't have a bunch of, weirdo stuff hanging around with no place to go. So there have been a few changes, but I don't really think there have been many, if any, since the last time that we did a break of Trinity, because I had updated our spreadsheets at that point to reflect a lot of the movements that happened. And then Stanglover was kind enough to do a little comparison today, and he sent me over ones that he wasn't sure if I would have the changes reflected, and I matched them up, and I did show the same thing that he had found. So I believe we are still 100% current. I like it when a plan comes together. Carl, you got 5 hits. All right, man, not too bad. Stanglover doesn't like his hit. He says it's only a $15 card. Well, I mean, that's the thing about any of this. You know how it rolls. Sometimes they're worth more than other times, but at least they're all graded, which is a good thing. Jay Allen, you're out of here, man. All right, brother. We will catch you the next time. Get yourself some rest and have some visions of good pulls dancing in your head, right? All right, we're going to try to find you some Steelers, Nicholas. Our Steelers have not been off to a good start, have they? They really haven't, although I think ultimately we're going to do fine with Mason Rudolph, and I think Deontay Johnson's going to be good. We had to give up, of course, a first-round draft pick next year to get Minkah Fitzpatrick. We needed the help, but man, I hated that we gave up the first-rounder, because we're going to have a higher draft position than we've had in years, probably, but we gave it away. And then, of course, we traded out a 5th-round pick earlier this week to get Nick Vannett from the Seahawks. So now we've decimated 1st and 5th, and I don't know if we've got any others that we had previously traded or not, but it's going to be a rough draft for our Steelers next year, because we will have traded away all of our picks trying to survive this year, I think. All right. Let's start taking a look here at these bad boys and see what we can find. All right, so first up here is a little Eris Williams, and dear old Eris is a Colt. Next is Johnny Dixon, and some of these guys, honestly, I have to still look up to this day. He's one of them. He was an undrafted free agent for the Texans, so he will go to Houston. That looks a bit like DeAndre Baker. These are really hard to read the names when they decide to write them in black on purple. Like, how dumb was that? But that's what they did, so there you go. And DeAndre Baker is a Giant. At least I think he is. I got to think about that a minute. I'm pretty sure that's right, that he's a Giant. Mecole Hardman Jr. This one is numbered in that upper right corner. It's probably really hard to see, but it is numbered to 25 for the Kansas City Chiefs. And then we have Jarrett Stidham out for New England. Getting the Patriots on the board. Stanglover says Johnny Dixon has changed his situation. That he's no longer a Texan, that he is now on the Cardinals practice squad. So I will revise Johnny Dixon there, guys, that he is no longer with the Texans, that he is now Cardinals practice squad. So making that note here, and of course, do double check before it gets out the door, but that's what it sounds like has happened. So my apologies there to the Texans, but it sounds like that's going to the Cardinals. Anthony Johnson, that is numbered to 60. And Anthony Johnson was an undrafted guy that went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, subsequently cut, but I don't believe he signed anywhere else. Jace Sternberger is up next. And Jace is a Packer. Another one of our acetate signatures is J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. That is numbered to 10. J.J. is an Eagle. And then we have Alex Barnes. Good old Alex Barnes. He was an undrafted free agent that went to the Titans. He got cut from the Titans. Don't think he signed anywhere else in the interim. And then we have Drew Lock. Drew is out for the Houston Texans. That is numbered to 25. And that's not the Texans. It's the Denver Broncos. I've got the Texans on the brain because of that other card a minute ago. Drew Lock is a Bronco, always. Drafted by them and everything. That was me just, you know, I don't know, having the wrong thing stuck in my head. Basically, that's it. Now, Stanglover, you sent me a list whereby you said Anthony Johnson was a Buccaneer, which is exactly how I show him. But now you say he's on the Chargers practice squad. But that list you sent me earlier, you said he was still a Buccaneer. So I am confused, my friend. I am confused. Or maybe you sent me Anthony Ratliff-Williams, maybe. So, all right. So Anthony Johnson, it sounds like, is another one that we need to take a look at. So we'll make a little note of that as well, that Anthony Johnson seems to now be on the Chargers practice squad. That's why it's always so much fun to break this product this time of year. DK Metcalf, that is for the Seahawks. But fortunately, I got Stanglover helping me out there on Google. So thank you, man, for that. Andy Isabella is the Arizona Cardinals. And here we have a nice one to 5. And you can, like, actually read the name on it. How about that? Yeah. Armani Oruwari. And he is a Lion, numbered to 5. Kyle Shermer, numbered to 25. And Kyle was an undrafted guy for the Kansas City Chiefs. Caleb Wilson to 25, the Arizona Cardinals. Oh no, Stanglover, you've got the Bucks anyway, so I took that one away from you when I gave the Anthony Johnson to the Chargers. Oh man, I'm sorry. You probably talked to me about Anthony Ratliff-Williams on that list you sent. I just remembered there being an Anthony on there, but I bet that's who it was. I believe it was. This is Elijah Holyfield, and he was an undrafted sort as well. There's a lot of undrafted guys here in a row. He was Panthers. He was cut from the Panthers. I don't think he's gone anywhere else in the interim, but I would not 100% swear to that. So I'll have to double check on him unless Stanglover wants to do it for me. Hint, hint. Number to 5, you have a little David Sills coming out there. David Sills is, he's an undrafted guy. He was originally the Bills. He got cut from there, and then he went to the Giants practice squad. So he's a Giant. Number to 25, you have a little Trey Lamar action. He is a Detroit Lion. And then we have Zach Allen out next. And I got to check Zach. I don't remember him offhand. Cardinals. And a redemption for, if we had a drum roll, we would do it, Damian Harris, Patriots. The last guy that I was asking about, who was the last guy I was asking about? I don't even remember now. I don't remember now who it was. Who was it? Maybe Elijah Holyfield. Maybe that's who I was asking about a second ago. To see if he had signed anywhere else since he got cut from the Panthers. I don't really think he has, but I wouldn't 100% swear to it. Because there are some transactions still floating around, as we have seen in recent days. This one is Draymond Jones. And that did not appear to be numbered, although it's hard for me to read them. I don't think that it was. And I don't know him. I gotta look. Broncos. Then Devin Singletary comes out next. That is number 260. And Devin there is, as far as I know, has not been traded, so he would still be the Bills. Irv Smith Jr. to 60 is going to be the Vikings. And then we have Deontay Thompson, and that is the Cardinals. Followed by number 25, Nick Bosa. Very nice for the 49ers. Liking a little Nick Bosa. Oh, so the Panthers signed Holyfield to their practice squad. All right, cool. Cool. So he gets to stay with Carolina. Thank you, Stang Lover. I like it when you play on Google and help me. It's good. N'Keal Harry for the Patriots. Are you going to make me start paying you? Am I going to have to start giving you an hourly wage? I might have to. Kyle Kempt, numbered to 5. This guy, why do I always have to find this guy? He is like nowhere. He goes nowhere. Unless, well, I take that back. I think we finally figured out that he went like for a day, maybe a little longer than a day, but not much longer than, for the Saints to a mini camp or a training camp or something. And he's never been anywhere else since, so he'll roll with the Saints. Numbered to 60, there's Miles Boykin for the Ravens. And then we have a little Dexter Lawrence out next. And Dexter Lawrence is the Packer, right? No, he's a Giant. It's Williams that's the Packer. Dexter Lawrence, that we just saw here, is a Giant. Oh, look at that. Ryan Finley for the Bengals. That's numbered to 5, and you've got a big chunk of an Adidas logo. Nice, right? I like it when we pull logos, whether they are product logos or team logos or bowl game logos. I like them. I just decided to get all the acetates out and pull them up to the front, and that way we can just do them all right in a row. I just think that's easier. Jalen Jelks is on that little acetate card, and oh boy, Jalen Jelks. Did I write you down somewhere? Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. Josh Allen. Woohoo! You know I love my Josh Allen, and he has not been coming out of here with any real regularity, so that's nice to see. Numbered to 60 for the Jags. And Justice Hill comes out for the Ravens. That is numbered to 25. We've got ourselves a little one-of-one printing plate autograph here, and that is Darrell Henderson headed to the Rams. Miles Sanders is an Eagle. Stang Lover, you need Kyler, Tillery, and Marquise. All right. Let's try to make it happen for you, bud. We've got 3 boxes left to go, so let's try to get some wish list knocked off for you. Some Mojo wish list. A lot of acetate in this box. There's Johnny Dixon again. And, yeah, so we had to make that little adjustment to Mr. Johnny Dixon. Undrafted, originally the Texans, cut from there and then to the Cardinals practice squad, apparently. Here is Clayton Thorson. Clayton's another guy that's traveled a little bit. He was cut from the Eagles and then went to the Cowboys. As far as I know, Clayton Thorson would still go to the Cowboys. Benny Snell Jr. We finally get one on the board for Nicholas and the Steelers. Right about the time I look over there and he says, "Come on, Steelers." So he hit that right about on target, didn't you? Next up, it is Trayvon Williams. And Trayvon Williams is a Bengal. And then we have a little A.J. Brown for the Tennessee Titans. We are on next to last box. So we still got 10 hits left to find between the 2 boxes. So we still got a little bit of time to find something for you if we haven't done so already. There's a little Chase Vinovich, and he heads to New England. Miles Sanders again is the Eagles. Numbered 260, you have Devin White. That's Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A redemption for Quinnen Williams. That's the Jets. And there's your Kyler Murray staying lover. That's a pretty good-looking relic. So there's your Kyler for the Arizona Cardinals. You were getting nervous, though. I know you were. I would have been, too. I would have been like, oh, my God, I can't believe it. So, yeah, we found it for you. Now we are in the next to last. Actually, we're in the last box now. We just finished the next to last. So we are at last box mojo for sure this time. And numbered to 60, we're going to start things off with Tyree Brady. He heads to the Jags. We're going to follow that up with little Jordan Humphrey, who goes to the Saints. He was cut from there, but I don't believe has signed anywhere else in the interim, so still goes there. And here's Trace McSorley. I do not remember Trace McSorley, but hold the phone there. The Ravens. See what happens when I don't see them for a few weeks or a couple months? I forget where some of them go. Clelin Ferrell is a Raider. And then Dwayne Haskins. You know the Redskins were sweating that out too with a redemption for Mr. Dwayne Haskins. All right, kids, that was the break. We're going to do a quick little recap. I'm not going to read it all off again because that would be just like doing the break all over again, wouldn't it? But what I will do is put them all up again to give you one more little quick look at them. We're going to do all of the acetate first because I have that handy little white card to put behind it so you can actually see the card as opposed to the background. And we do, I think, still have another case or two of Trinity. You know, we broke a bit of it, and then I just kind of set it aside. Some other stuff came in, and now I'm kind of trying to work my way back through some of the stuff that I've allowed to pile up a little bit. So we'll probably break a little more of it sometime soon, unless I sell it out as a case, which you never know. I do sometimes, but we shall see how it all shakes out. We've got, of course, Illusions football coming out tomorrow, but we're not breaking it tomorrow. We're not breaking it until Saturday, primarily because I forgot to list it. And, yeah, I was going to put it up as a 3-day listing and still get it worked in on Friday night. But then after we had the death in the family, I was afraid to because I didn't know when everything was going to be, and I didn't want to, you know, try to push things up to an earlier start time or anything like that. Which is a good thing because, yeah, I've got to be at the funeral home on Friday night and again on Saturday. So, anyhow, we'll break it Illusions on Saturday. But we are still going to break National Treasures Baseball on Friday, tomorrow, which is its release day. So we'll get one of the two on Friday, pick up the other new release the following day. Nicholas is out of here. Carl is too. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for being here. Always appreciate it very much. All right, so that has got the break finished and recapped. I am going to put up spreadsheet information one final time here for anybody who wasn't tuned in and didn't catch it earlier. We're going to take a quick little spin through it. So the free shipping break, Gold Rush Gem Mint, will be on the way no later than Thursday, a week from today, which is October the 3rd. A lot of times that free shipping stuff goes sooner, but it shouldn't be any later than that. If you got skunked in that break, your consolation card is typically held to ship with your next package just because it is a free shipping break. But if you want it sent sooner, just send me a message on eBay and let me know, and I will take care of it for you. Our paid shipping break tonight is Trinity Football. Right now it's projected for Wednesday, and I know that's quite late to be shipping it. I am aware. But again, due to the death in the family this week, I've just got a lot of family commitments, and I'm not going to have the amount of time I normally have to sort or ship through the weekend anyway. So then hopefully I will start getting caught up on Monday. And if I can get things out to you faster than the date you see there, I will, of course, be happy to do that. Coming up in the days ahead, this is what we're looking like. So tomorrow night, National Treasures Baseball, which is a new release product for tomorrow. Half case of Spectra football. It's the last of the Spectra that I have. It's loose boxes from a shared case. And a full case of Bowman Chrome baseball. On Saturday night, we're going to open an 8-box inner case of Illusions football. On Sunday night, we're going to start early, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. It's an all memorabilia night. A pair of Gold Rush autographed baseball jerseys, a 5-box case of Game Day Greats football jerseys, a 3-box case of Game Day Greats autographed full-size football helmets, and a Leaf memorabilia treasury box, which has both sports listings and non-sport listings and multi-sport listings. So lots of different listing categories. They're all in the football section, and there will be 5 memorabilia items in that box. On Monday night, we'll open a case of XR football. On Tuesday, it will be National Treasures Baseball again and Illusions football again by the inner case. All right, so I think that has got me covered for tonight. As always, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your week, which is only one day till the weekend. And I will be back at it tomorrow night. So until then, take care. We'll catch you the next time. Bye now.